All right, this is Delbert Vance. We'll take up case number 2513657 FH first. That's the case he's here for sentencing on. Prosecution and defense was the pre-sentence investigation report. Time you made available to you?
Was, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Frisbee, have you had the opportunity to read the report and discuss it with Mr. Vance?
I have, Your Honor.
Do you have any additions, corrections, or challenges?
I do not, Your Honor.
Anything that you want the court to consider?
I'd like the court to consider that Mr. Vance still has that skin condition that we discussed earlier. They have been giving him like 10 mLs of lotion, which is not that much daily to apply, even though it has spread all over his body. He doesn't, and the lotion is not actually doing anything. It's not relieving the itching. It's just a hydrocortisone cream. It's not something that works with his condition. He still needs the light therapy, and they can't provide that there. He has been a model prisoner. Like I said, they had him as a trustee when they were short on trustees, and now that they had an influx of people, so now he doesn't have that status any longer, because they usually only give to people who've been sentenced. But he has already been offered a position since he's done here to continue with that. So he has been no problems while he's been in jail. He has a medical condition, and I respectfully request you. I know the recommendation is for 300 days.
Just wanted to hear that.
The recommendation is for 300 days. He has 74 days credit. He wanted me to ask respectfully if you would consider like a house arrest situation so he can get the medical treatment that he needs. He does have a home that he lives with his partner, fiance, sorry, and it's an actual home that he can stay in, and that's not like he's transient or anything like that. So respectfully, Your Honor, we're asking for some sort of house arrest or reduced sentence so that he can get medical attention he needs. He's just really, really suffering from this condition, and it's not being treated appropriately at jail. And they don't have the ability to treat it properly. So again, we're asking for house arrest. Thank you.
All right, and Mr. Vance, have you had the opportunity to read the report and discuss it with Ms. Frisbee?
Yes.
Do you have any additions, corrections, or challenges?
No, I don't.
Anything that you want the court to consider?
Just the skin condition. They told me I need advanced light therapy and that they couldn't provide it.
Okay, anything else?
Just I'm sorry. I know once again I screwed up. I've never asked for any leniency before. I've just owned up to what I've done, and this one time, if the court would show me some leniency and grant me the house arrest, I promise you'll never see me in here again. I'll make sure of it. I'll make dang sure of it.
All right.
I got a 4-year-old daughter at home, and I'm missing this time with her's killing me. And I know I need to be out there for her and for my other 2 sons too. They live in Traverse City, so it's hard to spend time with them, but need to still be available for them.
Okay, and Mr. Walburn, any additions, corrections, or challenges?
No, Your Honor.
Anything that you want the court to consider?
Nothing additional.
So, Mr. Vance, the court deals with people that have medical conditions that are not well suited for the jail all the time. And, but you knew you had the medical condition. You know that the jail can't take care of you. And you still decided to engage in criminal activity. And the time for leniency is before your 7th felony conviction and your 6th misdemeanor conviction. You are a career thief, right? I mean, breaking and entering, retail frauds. I mean, you are a thief. Thieves belong in jail. And if you cannot tolerate the conditions in the jail, quit committing crimes. That's something. Now, I don't know what this advanced light therapy is. I don't know what it costs. My hope is that they can take care of that somehow for you over there.
think Aunt Mary told me they couldn't.
Then I guess that's the way it is. So, it would be, the court recognizes that the advisory guidelines would suggest a sentence between 0 and 21 months. The courts can exercise their discretion, says it's consistent with the advisory guidelines. Consistent with the plea agreement in this case, it'd be the sentence of the court that you serve 9 months in the Nuevo County Jail. I give you credit for the 74 days that you've already served. The court's going to place you on probation for 24 months. There's a $30 per month probation oversight fee for regular probation, $60 a month for electronic monitoring or tether. There's a $68 state cost assessment, $130 crime victims' rights fund fee, and there is $224 in restitution, $24 payable to Amelia Jo Grant, $200 to Discover Card Services. The court will give you 60 days from your release from jail to pay your financial assessments. You do have the right to make application for you to clear your conviction sentence. If you cannot afford an attorney, the court appoints an attorney to represent you on the appeal. Request for lawyer must be filed with the court within 42 days. You also have the right to petition the court for an early discharge of probation if you successfully complete half the term. We'll next take up case number 2513651. This is the failing to pay child support case. The court recognizes Ms. Berta appearing on behalf of the Attorney General's office. This case is currently set for trial December 28th, 29th, and 30th. And we're here for a final conference. Is there any final offer that the people are making?
Yes, Your Honor. This morning, counsel was presented with an alternative offer. Defendant could plead guilty to 2 counts as a habitual third or 3 counts as a habitual second, and people would dismiss the balance of each. It's my understanding the defendant wishes to plead to 3 counts of failure to pay child support as a habitual second.
That's correct, John.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Vance?
Yes,
All right, raise your right hand, please. You solemnly swear oath to affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
yes, sir.
All right, so the 3 charges that you're entering a plea of guilty to read as follows. Count 1, date range, November 1, 2019 through January 31, 2020. Count 2, June 1, 2024 through December 31, 2024. Count 3, January 1, 2025 through April 30th, 2025. They're all entitled failing to pay child support. They all read the same, that you did not pay child support for your children in the amount or at the time stated in an order entered by the Nuevo County Circuit Court and file number 2014-53011. These are all felonies which carry up to 4 years in prison and or $2,000 fine plus cost. You understand counts 1, 2, and 3 are the maximum penalties.
Yes, sir.
You're pleading to be a habitual offender second, which means you have at least 1 prior felony conviction. Do you understand that?
Yep,
What they've alleged here is that on or about August 10th, 2015, you were convicted of financial transaction device, stealing or retaining without consent, and that was here in the 27th Circuit Court for Nuevo County. Do you have that prior felony conviction, sir?
yes,
All right, that's subject to the potential of enhanced sentence. Each one of these could have a maximum penalty of up to 6 years in prison and or $3,000 fine plus cost. Do you understand how the habitual offender second could increase your maximum penalties?
yes, sir.
All right, in exchange for that plea, they're dismissing, reducing the habitual offender fourth. Do you understand that?
Yep,
Do you further understand that you are going forward without any sort of sentencing agreement?
yes,
And Ms. Berta, have you calculated an estimate of the advisory guidelines?
Based on what I was aware of, Your Honor, it would appear to be 10 to 28 months.
All right, and Ms. Frisbee, have you calculated his advisory guidelines?
Yes,
Your Honor, I would note while she's reviewing her notes that did not have his misdemeanor history, and I understand there may have been some additional high severity felonies that I was unaware of. So,
Okay,
I did supply Ms. Berta with the PSI that he had that you just sentences on, so she has that information.
all right,
So I think her guidelines are accurate.
all right. So, Mr. Vance, you understand that this is basically an unconditional plea as far as sentencing. You could be sentenced consistent with the advisory guidelines. Do you understand that?
Yes,
That could be a county sentence or it could be a prison sentence. Do you understand that?
yes,
And you understand that this 10 to 28 is just an estimate. I'll score your advisory guidelines as will the probation department, and your actual guidelines could be higher or lower than that. You understand that?
yes,
And if you receive a county jail sentence, you would be consented to a term of probation. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Is that a complete and accurate statement of your plea agreement in this case?
yes, I believe so.
Have you had sufficient time to consult with Ms. Frisbee about these charges and this plea agreement?
Yeah,
Subject to the plea agreement, how do you wish to plead?
guilty.
Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea, you're giving up your right to have a trial of any kind?
Yes,
You also understand that you're giving up certain constitutional rights and other rights you would have if you went to trial.
yes,
You've listed those rights for you on a written advice and right sheet. Did you read that document?
yeah,
Did you understand those rights?
yes,
And did you sign them for the court?
yes,
Has anyone threatened you to get you to make this plea?
no,
Has anyone promised you an outcome different than we put on the record?
no,
Are you entering this plea of your own free will?
yes,
You understand that if I accept your guilty plea, you're giving up the right to later claim that this plea was not your choice.
yes,
You now give up your right to have a trial of any kind, all the rights that you would have at that trial, and you affirm your guilty plea.
yes,
All right, is it true that on the time frames listed through counts 1, 2, and 3, that you had a child support order out of Nuevo County in file number 20145301 DM?
yes,
All right. And how many children were included in that order, if you know?
2,
And has your child support obligation or your order been consistent through that time frame from 2019 to the present, or did it
No.
change? You remember what it was in 2019, 2020?
what do you mean?
How much was it? How much were you ordered to pay?
I think 6 something,
600 and some odd dollars per month?
yeah,
And how about June of 24 through December 2024? Do you remember what your ordered obligation was then?
I think 4 something,
400 and some odd dollars?
yeah,
And then in count 3, January of 25 through April 25, what was your most current support order?
I think 400 and something,
All right. And during each one of those timeframes, did you miss payments?
yes,
Were you late with payments?
yeah,
All right. And have you accrued an arrearage on this file over this period of time?
yep,
Do you know how much you owe in total?
not exactly,
Berta?
yes, Your Honor, it appears to be approximately $16,404.10.
Does that sound about right?
yep,
All right. And you previously indicated that you have at least one prior felony conviction. Is that correct?
yep,
All right. Are the attorneys aware of any promises, threats, or inducements which have not been stated on the record?
No, Your Honor,
No, Your Honor.
Is he competent to enter this plea?
the court has.
He is.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Yes, I believe he is, to the best of my knowledge.
As a court required with MCR 6.302?
The court has.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court does find the plea to be no understanding voluntary and accurate. I'm going to refer him to the probation department for preparation of a pre-sentence investigation report. We'll be here for sentencing on January 27th at 10:10. That's all for today.
Thank you, Your Honor.